And we are live, Power Team. What's up? Make some noise. By the way, I know all of you are watching this on YouTube right now, so go ahead and click that little thumbs up, hit like on YouTube right now. Let us know that you're here. There we go. Boom. Let us know that you are excited. Drop a comment as well. And let's do a quick roll call in the Power Team Facebook group. We got to do a quick roll call here and see who's on. If you're watching this recording, go ahead and drop a comment as well. Let us know that you're here. And the post in the group, where is it? There it is. Bam. Live training with Ron Deering. Let's go ahead and edit this right now. Guys, go ahead and drop a quick comment. Okay, let's see. Let us know who's on. We're going to go live here. Well, we are live. Let's see. Who's on and ready? All right, guys, drop a quick comment. Let's see who's on and ready to rock. By the way, this post right here in the group, this one that you're looking at, this is where we're going to be taking your questions if you have questions during the training. And if you're also watching the recording, then you can ask your questions at the end in the comments right here on this post. And that is where we are going to take your questions. So we've got Corey Reynolds in the house bringing his team. We've got Linda Boomba, who is absolutely on fire right now. She's going to be hitting 5K affiliate here any day now. Lucy is in the house, another leader on the team. Aaron, Lester, Carlos is on. Carlos is a brand new rock star on the team who's about to go 5K. Actually, he did just go 5K affiliate. He's pushing for 10K. Woo! Carlos Martinez is on fire. And so I know we have a lot more of you guys are out watching right now on YouTube, which is completely fine. But remember, jump into the Power Team group, drop a quick comment, let us know that you're here. And so we want to really try to keep this training as short and concise as possible. But I got to just give it up to Ron Deering. This is your interview. This is your training. Ron, come out and say hello to the Power Team.
Hey, Power Team. I am so excited. I haven't had a good night's sleep since I got started with this. I am just blown away. I haven't been this excited in a lot of years, and I've got a lot of years behind me. So
awesome, awesome. So, guys, you are about to learn from Mr. Ron Deering. He just got promoted to 5K affiliate. So stop whatever you're doing. Give him another big congrats in the comments. Hat is off to Ron Deering. So Ron, I'm just going to dive in and we're just going to kick this training off with some questions for you. And I really want to plant a seed for everyone watching this. Every single person on the entire Power Team. I want you to realize what a major accomplishment this is. Because 5K affiliate really is the first rank. And from executive to 5K affiliate is a little bit of a jump, right? Some people will hit 5K affiliate in their first week. Some people hit 5K affiliate in their first month. And some people it's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6 months to hit 5K affiliate. So I want you to realize that no matter how long it takes, that every one of you watching this can do it. You can go 5K affiliate, and there's some major incentives for you. Number one, you're making money, all right? You are making a residual income with My Daily Choice every single month as a 5K affiliate. And once you hold 5K for 3 consecutive months, they're going to give you a $500 bonus, a one-time bonus, and they're going to give you $150 every single month to help you make a car payment. How cool is that? And that's just the beginning of the bonuses and the car bonuses and all that stuff, which you can look at the comp plan and see how massive those bonuses get as you move up the ranks. So this is something that every one of you want to have your eyes and your vision and your sight set on to hit this rank as fast as you can. You know, you don't want to be here in My Daily Choice for 6 months and still not a 5K affiliate. I think that every one of you with this training, with this system, with this team, if you really put your focus on and you get to work, every one of you could hit 5K affiliate within 30, 60, 90 days without question. So Ron, share with everyone a little bit about your background If you want to share a little bit of the experience that you have in the network marketing industry, how long you've been a network marketer, what you've been doing, and also what was it that attracted you 6 weeks ago to get started with My Daily Choice.
All right. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I started actually in network marketing back in the 70s with that company called Amway. Yeah, that's it, Amway. And I fell in love with it. That's when we did the whiteboards or the pieces of paper on the easel and drew the circles and everything. But I love the concept of I make more money, I get more successful by helping more people. And on and off throughout the years, in the last 40 years, I've been involved with different companies. Some I've been very successful, some not so successful, some that have quit on me, some that have changed, all different types of things. And about a year ago, actually just almost exactly a year ago, I was in a position where I really wanted to get started again. I had retired from being a software engineer, and I decided, okay, I'm going to look into this again. And God had different plans because I ended up having to have open heart surgery and ended up with 5 blocked arteries. And 3 months later, after recovering from that and going hog wild, I'm a pretty A-type personality, and was out of the hospital in 3.5 days and went into my cardiac therapy and was pushing hard. And one day at cardiac physical therapy, I felt a lot of pain and knew it wasn't my heart because they'd fixed that. But sure enough, I was having a heart attack. And part of the open heart surgery failed, and I had to go in and get stents. And so I was laid up for a while and thought, man, where am I going with this? And I kept staying on the internet, and I saw Aaron one day. And he was launching and getting ready. And I've known Aaron for quite a few years online through other programs. And I thought, I'm going to look at this. And so I registered and looked at it. And I think within hours, I saw it, saw what was going on, saw the product, saw the system, and said, I got to be a part of this, bought in, upgraded, and went for it.
I actually have to touch on that because, Ron, you were one of the many people that I've enrolled into My Daily Choice. Check this out, guys. This is really cool. Ron, when he signed up, he had nobody under him. Nobody. Zero. And I share that with you because one of the most powerful parts of our system is the pre-enrollee system, whereby every Thursday, today happens to be Thursday, by the way, so people are signing up like crazy today, is people join because they already have some people under them. Maybe they have some pre-enrollees, maybe they have some paid members, and so it creates that motivation, and it helps you enroll people, which is brilliant, and it's part of what allows our team to explode. But I also want to be very clear. A lot of people join and they have nobody under them. And I'm sharing that with you because I don't want you to ever think, well, because I've had a couple people say this. That's why I'm touching on this. Well, Aaron, all of my pre-enrollees, they don't have a lot of people under them. So maybe, they're not going to be motivated to join. Wrong way of thinking, okay? Erase that from your mind because we have people joining all the time, every day. And guess what? They don't have anyone in their team when they join. And Ron is an example of that. He's an action taker. He's a professional. He saw this, he pre-enrolled, and within an hour, he was signed up. He had nobody under him, just signed up. So I love that, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. Ron, back to you.
Well, and to kind of elaborate on that a little bit more, Aaron, is what really caught my eye was, and I looked at the products and I was excited about the products, and with my health issues, I can tell you they've been a miracle. But I saw that list on the left side of those people that were joining, pre-enrollees, and then I went to my genealogy and saw you have 0 pre-enrollees, and for me it was like, ooh, I better get in now before that number gets high. So that's what actually kicked me in and motivated me, was the fact that I saw that it was happening. I saw I had nobody, and I wanted to jump in and watch that number grow and so forth. So, and I tell you my health story for one reason, and really in one reason only. Some of you out there may be thinking, oh, I'm too tired. I've got health issues. I've got this going on. I'm too old. I'm too young. I've got gray hair. I've got no hair, whatever it might be. And here's what I'm going to tell you is I'm on medication that makes me tired every day, but I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm 66 years old. I've got gray hair, but once you become passionate and you have that vision that draws you and you find the system, the program, the leadership, the company, there's just nothing that stops you. All of those excuses fall by the wayside. So that's what drives me.
So, I mean, guys, did you guys hear that? I mean, this gentleman is 66 years young. He had a heart attack. He's going through health challenges, and look what he's accomplished. It's massive. And so let this be just kind of a wake-up call. I mean, it was for me, and I hope that maybe for some of you it can be as well, that if Ron can do it, we can all do it. All right? I love it. It's so awesome. It's so inspirational. And so, Ron, let's get into some of the specifics of when you got started. I actually want you to touch on a little bit about last month was your first month in the business, which was May. And you, in your first month, in the month of May, Ron was going for 5K. And guess what? He missed it. He didn't hit the goal. He fell short. And Ron, I want you to talk a little bit about the mindset that you had going into this month, your second calendar month, because what happens, and I'm kind of prepping some of you for this in case this happens to you, that in this business, you're going to set a goal, and in many cases, you're going to miss. You're not going to hit that goal. It's happened to me countless times where I'd have a goal and I'd miss. But my goal was big enough that even though I missed that goal, I fell short and I made it this far, and it was still a big accomplishment, you know? So, Ron, talk to us about the mindset that you had, even though you missed your goal of 5K last month. How did you, what was your plan going into this month, the second month?
Okay, well, the first month, part of it was I was getting acclimated and learning, and I had to change a lot of things as far as modification, just with getting my mindset, my energy levels, where I wanted to be and everything. And I had my goal was 5K and X amount of paid affiliates for the month of May. And I fell short of it. And I didn't fall short of it. I wasn't like right there. I was down here. And I remember over the years, and Aaron and I share a like story. We're both former military. And I remember so many times in the military of falling short of missions that we had and things like that. And you just didn't stop. The next time you got up, you just kept going twice as hard. So when I got up in June, when June 1st hit, I set my goal a little bit higher. I put it higher. I said, I'm going to hit 20 paid affiliates. I hit 7 last month. I'm going to hit 20 paid affiliates this month, and I'm going to hit 5K on my way to 10K. Doubled what I was doing. Started sending out significantly more messages. Started responding for doing much more follow-up, spending more time at activity that was producing results, not just activity. I'm at 17 paid affiliates right now, with the 18th one coming in.
Woo! 17 signups this month.
And I made 5K, and I'm 2,400 away from 10K. So
he's going 10K this month.
And that wasn't even on my list of goals. But when you change things and you don't make it, it shouldn't be a demotivator. It should be an incredible motivator to kick things up a notch, to shoot past what your goal is. That way, someone once said a long time ago, shoot for the stars, you'll hit the moon. So,
yeah. So guys, I just want to reiterate that, because guess what? There's a good chance it may happen to you. Some of you are shooting for 5K this month, and many of you are going to hit it, and some of you may not hit it. So if you miss your goal, don't let it discourage you. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it stop you. It should be a motivator. It should be like, I'm going to go into next month with more momentum, with more excitement, with more drive. And guess what? If you do, you might next month do what Ron's going to do this month, and that is not just hit 5K, he's going to go 10K this month. So, and it's because he just recommitted himself and got even more motivated, more excited, put in more work, and the results are happening. So Ron, let's talk about some of the actual things that you're doing. So let's break down for everyone, what is your day look like? What is your DMO? What are the processes? What are the things that you're doing to generate pre-enrollees and signups?
And I'd like to tell you that it is this very complex thing that you've got to learn. And if you don't have a college degree, it is never going to work for you. But when you hear this, you're going to slap yourself and say, that's it. I became one thing that I wasn't necessarily very good at in the past. I became very coachable. So I went out to the power team and I went out to the vision team and I looked at what was being done. And I looked at not just what was being done, but what was being done that was working. And I saw that people were messaging people. So I looked at the scripts and I thought, okay, let me try some of these scripts and see which one works. And I found one script that seemed to get a lot of response. I didn't mess around with it. I put my own, name to it kind of and a little bit, but I thought, why reinvent the wheel? And I've got 5,000 friends on Facebook. And I know some of you don't, but even if I had 100 friends on Facebook, that's where I would have started after reaching out to my warm market, which I did in May. So I just started messaging and I looked at what they did and talked about on the power team of 25 plus. Well, that wasn't good enough. 25 plus got me 7 last month. I needed to go to 50 to 100.
So hold on. We needed to break this down. So you were doing 25 a day last month.
Yep.
Okay. And for those of you that don't know about the 25 a day challenge, all of you should get on the 25 a day challenge because everybody who's doing the 25 a day challenge is getting results. Success leaves clues. And so this month, Ron, what did you start doing this month?
50 to 100 a day.
50 to 100 messages a day. So in the most simple terms, if you want to get results like Ron, then you have to be committed to putting in the work that Ron is putting in every day, which is 50 minimum to 100 messages a day. And one of my most favorite quotes in life, and I have to remind myself of this as well, is don't expect to get the results that someone else is getting if you're not willing to put in the work that someone else is doing. Mm-hmm. And so, guys, if Ron can do it, you can do it. Back to you, Ron.
Well, and I had to divorce myself, and I learned this a long time ago, from the results and marry the process. So I would get up in the morning, and not the first thing I would do, obviously I had other personal things I would get done first, but once I sat down in front of my computer, in front of my laptop, it took less than an hour, 30 minutes maybe, to go out and message these 50 to 100 people or more. And I didn't care. I didn't care if they came back and said, I hate you. I don't want anything to do with this. Yes, please send me a link, whatever. I just married the process of doing it and got it done. Out of that couple 50 to 100 people I messaged every day, some of those people would come back and say, most of them that came back and weren't open, were very, very nice. They would come back and say, hey, Ron, thank you so much for thinking of me. I'm really busy right now, but best of luck. Thank you so much. A few came back and said, oh boy, you don't know what you're doing. Now they're saying, okay, what are you doing? I've had 2 of them come back and say, oh, I guess you do know what you're doing. Because they saw.
So you mean you had some people who were kind of being negative, maybe being a little hating on you a little bit, talking a little bit of crap. But now that they see, well, whoa, like you're having success. All right. Tell me more. What are you doing?
Absolutely.
Love it.
2 out of 6 that were negative, 2 have come back and said, okay, and they pre-enrolled, and they pre-enrolled and now are looking at it. So once someone then came back and said, yeah, I'm interested, I would send them another text, a message that is in the group. I just grabbed one from the group that looked good. I put my own little kind of twist to it and added my own. That was that one you see right there. Hey, prospect, if you can see his.
Here we go, guys. So this is Ron's exact script. And in case you're wondering where this is, it's in the post in the Power Team group. Live training today with Ron Deering. This one right here, 5K Leadership Spotlight. I just edited this. So you guys can see the exact script that Ron is using. Hey, prospect, I hope you're doing awesome. I know this is random, but I have something cool to share with you. I'm reaching out because I'm launching a brand new team, and we are creating huge momentum right now with our 90-day blitz. Are you open to taking a look at the marketing system we're using, which is helping us enroll people daily on autopilot? Let me know if you're open, because before, keyword before, and this is for those of you that don't want to talk to your warm market, you're massively missing out. And by the way, when I say warm market, I mean literally everyone you know, everyone in your cell phone, all of your Facebook friends, everyone that you have any type of contact with ever, you want to message them first. That's what makes this work so well. Let me know if you're open, because before I start doing massive cold market campaign, I can get you a top spot on our team, and then I'll be building under you. What? Guys, this right here is brilliant, okay? Totally cool if you're not interested. Just let me know either way. And guys, this script works. I mean, by the way, just as a side note, this is the script that we have in the FAQs, by the way, in the group. So we've already shared this script with all of you, but we're putting it here again so that you have easy access to it. And when they say yes, they're open, say, awesome, Mike, John, Mary, use their name. Go here, check out the system, and I'll start putting people in your team. Now, one thing Ron is doing is he's putting the source code. So obviously this link would have your username in the link, and the source code here is optional. You don't have to do this, but what this does is in your back office under advertising, you can actually track and see how many hits, how many pre-enrollees and signups you're actually getting from this advertising code. In this case, it's just the word messenger. It could be anything you want, anything after the equal sign, and it will track that in your back office. Again, totally optional. Once you fill out the form, let me know, and I'll give you access to an interview my business partner did, which is me, with the owner of the company and the legend that we're working with. I was blown away after watching this. And so what this does, why this part is brilliant, and why it works so well, is you're planting a seed, and you're saying, as soon as you pre-enroll, as soon as you opt in, as soon as you put in your info, I'm going to give you access. Do you guys see this right here? This is the key part. I'm going to give you access. Guess what everybody wants? They want access. They want it. They want to see the interview. Well, how do I get the interview? Well, did you pre-enroll yet? Whoa, hold on. Can you tell me more first? Well, yeah, sure. As soon as you pre-enroll, I'll give you access to the interview and you'll learn more. Well, come on, just tell me about the products. Tell me about the comp plan. I need to know about the comp plan first. Absolutely. Sure, of course, I'll give you all the information about the products and the comp plan. So what you want to do is you want to click on that link and you want to pre-enroll. So no matter what they say or ask, it always goes back to getting them pre-enrolled. That is the only response that I ever give someone when they ask me questions. And then they can get access to the interview. Of course, the access to the interview is the Power Team Hangout. So after they pre-enroll, you immediately send them to the Power Team Hangout. Ron, back to you.
Ron, and that is the process. And from there, what I'll do is I get a lot of them that I send out, and they don't respond. And that's the key, is that we want them to respond. We want them to respond. So after I've sent out my 50 to 100 messages, now I go back and I bring up Messenger. I don't bring up Facebook. I bring up Messenger on my computer, and I start going through, because I can easily click on it, and I see the ones that I've pasted that message to, and I'll put something like, hey, so Aaron, are you open to taking a look at the tour? Are you open to taking a look at this point? And I just leave it at that with a smiley face. I did that this morning, and 7 of those people responded and said either yeah or no. but that's what I want to get, a response. And here's something I'll tell you, by tracking, by going back real quick to what Aaron was saying about why I put the messenger on there, because I can track it. And that particular opt-in page with the beach scene on it is getting about 20 to 25% conversion, people that go and people that pre-enroll. And I like that. In the world of marketing, that's a good conversion rate, and that's good to know. The other thing I do is I'm constantly going back when I see that I've sent that message out. Hey, did you watch the video yet? Can I answer any questions? Did you watch the video yet? Did you watch the video yet? And I'm sending that on a regular basis. So with about 2 hours of time in the morning, I can go through all of that and follow up, get people more engaged, get responses back, and continue to work on these pre-enrollees.
So one of the big things that is, I think, a critical element to being able to generate so many signups. I mean, Ron, you've signed up 17 people this month already in just 20 days, right?
Yep.
So guys, he's sharing with you exactly what he does. Step 1, 50 to 100 messages a day on Facebook. Step 2, using the scripts. And step 3, which is a critical element, is the constant follow-up. There's going to be a lot of people that you're messaging and they don't reply and they just don't get back to you. And so part of what separates those who get a lot of signups versus those who don't is the constant follow-up. It's always going back through all those messages and just be like, hey, John, did you get a chance to go through the information yet? And then the next day, hey, John, how's it going? Question mark. The next day, John, are you there? Question mark. Like, I will literally just keep following up every day. And the beautiful part of this, and Ron, you can attest to this, is that people don't, you think that people will get mad at you, like, oh, I don't want to bother people. I don't want to bother people. I don't want to be annoying. What really happens is people actually are thanking you. And they're saying, my goodness, Ron, thank you for not forgetting about me. Ron, thank you for thinking of me. Ron, thank you. I've been so busy, thank you so much. I'm going to go through it today. So, Ron, anything on follow-up that you can add to that?
Well, and here's one of the things that, one of the little sayings or messages I sent out that I was surprised that I'm getting probably the most response from is they haven't at this point told me they've watched it. They may not even have pre-enrolled, but they did ask for me to send them the link, and I did. So I just come up. First thing I ask them is, what did you like best? And and here's something I didn't know a long time ago, but I learned very, very young in age. But you never ask them, what do you think? Because they're going to tell you. And you really don't want to know that. You want to know what they liked best. Okay. And typically in a situation, I would ask them that once I knew that they watched the video. But I'm finding that this keys in something with them to respond almost immediately with, oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't watched it yet.
I love that. So regardless if they've opted in, they've done anything or not, the follow-up is, hey, John, hey, Mike, hey, Mary, what did you like best
about that video?
I love it. That's powerful. I'm going to start using that more. That's a good one.
It's amazing how, I don't know what the psychology is behind it, but I've been getting a lot of immediate responses. Typically they are, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm going to go do that right now. And then within a minute, I'll look in my back office and sure enough, they pre-enrolled and now I know they're doing it. So, and you're going to get those people. I've had a number of people, I don't know, half a dozen, which isn't a lot statistically, but I've had maybe a half a dozen people over the last week that have said, yeah, I watched it, it's not for me. And I'll go and look and they haven't pre-enrolled. And that's why I like that opt-in page, because that opt-in, they can't say, well, I watched the one on the opt-in page, because there isn't one. The only way
I don't know about you, but if people tell me that, they're like, well, I'm not interested. And I'll be like, well, I'm confused because you didn't actually review any information yet. So what part are you not interested in?
Exactly. So I'll go back and say, oh, I must have missed it. I don't see you in the system that you've opted in. Which video did you watch in particular? Response, okay, I guess I didn't watch the video, but I just don't have time for that. Great, and my nature wants to say, well, why didn't you just say that? But I always thank them, ask them if if you get time, could you please watch it? I'm going to keep pinging on you till you basically tell me you're done. But don't take people at their words, because a lot of people will just blow you off. And once you call them to the carpet, so to speak, it's amazing how they turn around and say, yeah, okay, you're right. Let me opt in and check that out. So got to stay on them. People don't get mad at you. I've known of nobody in my life that has died from Messenger on the internet. They can't hurt you.
I love it.
There's nothing they can do.
So before I go into my next question, guys, who has questions for Ron? So this is your chance. And as a side note, no one is allowed to private message Ron asking him questions unless you're on Ron's team, obviously. Anytime anyone on the power team has questions for Ron, all you need to do is just post them right here in this thread in the power team group. Ron will answer you here in the group, and that way the answer can benefit everyone. Now, for those of you on live, guys, this is your chance. Who has questions for Ron? Just post them here in this post in the power team group, and Ron will answer them for you right now live. So, Ron, give us your numbers so people can get kind of a big picture here of, how many total signups. Oh, let's go to the big number first. So the biggest number first, I'm going to be typing these as well. What is the total number of people approximately that you contacted? Not that got back to you, but the big number. It was a total number of people that you contacted so far.
Okay, and understand, I'm not good. I don't write them down every day.
That's okay, so just approximately
what it is. But I figured it out the other day, and it's well over 1,200 messages.
Okay, so 1,200 contacts.
Yeah.
Okay, and of those 1,200,
probably between 1,200 and 1,500.
And of those 1,200, do you have any idea how many actually resulted in some type of back and forth? Whether they, just that they responded to you in some way, shape, or form.
500 or 600, maybe.
Okay, so we'll say half, so 600. Yeah. So just there, guys, I mean, look at that. 1,200 messages, half responded, okay? So now out of the 600 approximately that responded, how many actually pre-enrolled? How many pre-enrollees do you have total?
A little under 200.
Okay, 200 pre-enrollees. We'll just keep it simple.
The reason I say that, because I've got 2 accounts I'm kind of working myself and my wife, and so some of them go different places, but it's about 200.
Perfect. So are you guys getting this? Wow. I mean, people say, what's the roadmap? What do I have to do? We're giving it to you. This is the roadmap. This is like your GPS on your phone saying, here is the direction. Follow this map and you will have success. Let me share something with you. What people do in network marketing is they do this. All right, here's the map. GPS says go this way. And they're like, well, that way looks a little dangerous, or there's too many trees that way. And, if I go that way, it's going to cost a little bit more in gas. So instead of going that way, I'm going to go this way. That's what people do in network marketing. They think of every possible reason why they either don't want to follow the proven path to success, or they come up with a reason why they can't. Okay, I'm saying reason. Really, it's an excuse. An excuse. And we all have excuses, guys. Listen, I failed in network marketing for 12 to 15 years. I failed. Struggling, making little to nothing as a network marketer in tons of companies. 20 companies I was in, making little to nothing. And it was because instead of following the path, I was coming up with all these reasons why I couldn't do it. Because I was too young, because I was too busy, because of this, because of that, because I was afraid, because of what people would think about me. And the list goes on. And it's always something that we have convinced ourselves as to why we can't do this. put in the work. And those of you on the team right now, on the power team, some of you, for the first time ever, you're breaking out of your shell. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You're putting in the work, and you're getting results. You're getting signups. And you're like messaging me like, oh my God, Aaron, it works. I got signups. I'm like, yes, it works. But you have to stick with it. That's the other thing. A lot of people do. Like, well, I'm on the path. I'm following GPS. This is exactly what the power team's telling me to do. I'm doing it. It's been 4 days, and I haven't got a sign up, so it must not be working. Let me go this way. No! Keep going. It takes time. It's a process. Trust the process. It works. So 1,200 messages, 600 replies. Out of 600 conversations, about 200 people actually pre-enrolled. And of 200 pre-enrollees so far, Ron, how many signups do you have total?
Well, on the team or personally?
Personal.
24.
24. So that's about 10%. Guys,
10%.
This is science. This is like, this works.
Yeah.
This is not rocket science. It's simple science. And I just posted it right there for everyone to see. Ron's numbers as a comment right here in the Power Team group on this thread so you guys can see it. Here's what I would suggest. Write those numbers down. 1,200 contacts, 600 responses, 200 people pre-enrolled, 24 personal signups, and he's not only a 5K, but he's probably going 10K affiliate this month, which is huge. So,
now,
I don't know, guys.
What I want to say, Aaron, real quick is what the real reflection of these numbers are that it's like popcorn. And it's like that because of the system that we have. The system is continually pinging on those pre-enrollees. So you never know, somebody that I put in back in May, all of a sudden gets an email saying, you've got 200 pre-enrollees underneath you. You've got 700, because my team is putting them under too. So I looked at one yesterday, and that person had 700 pre-enrollees underneath them in my team because of everybody else's work, because of whatever, right? So you never know when they're going to get that email, and that's going to push them to the point of, oh my, I need to jump in on this thing. This is getting huge. Your consistency, your following the system and letting the system, you follow the system that we put in place and let the system that the company has do its job. That's a winning combination.
I love it. All right, Ron. So let's, by the way, guys, if you have any questions for Ron, now's your chance. Post them down below in the comments, and Ron will answer your questions. So, Ron, give us some secret strategies, secret tips, secret information, something that has helped you, something that can help everyone on the power team create more success. What are your secrets that you can share with the team?
Don't quit. You know, one of the things I used to do, and that was a big flaw in my philosophy and thinking and building, was I'd get involved with something and I'd say, I'm going to give myself a year. If this doesn't work out in a year, if I don't get to this rank in a year, if I don't have this many people on my team in a year, then I'm done. It wasn't until I changed that philosophy of I'm going to do this until that things started to change. You're going to find in life that there are so many people that are right there at that brink of success who quit just early of that. Don't do that. Trust the process. Continue to go. Find your vision. I love what Michael Beckwith says. What is it? Your pain pushes you until your vision pulls you. And get that vision of who you want to be and who you want to impact, and let that draw you and pull you every single day. That's what drives me. The vision I have, I'm not a young man, I'm not an old man, but I know there's a finite time left, And I have a vision of what legacy I want to leave my family and the legacy of how many people I want to help. God has blessed me with an amazing team with Carlos and Deanna and Jason. And I have more Bills on my team than you can shake a stick at, and they are amazing. And that's what puts us all together. Trusting the process, doing the work, being committed, being consistent, and letting everything else get out of the way and stay focused, get your vision, and make this happen. So,
well, Ron, my hat is off to you, my friend. You have stayed consistent. You've been putting in the work. I am so excited. I'm so proud of your success. I'm just outside myself excited. The fact that you're going to go 10K this month. I'm like, wow, this is so amazing. And I mean, to Carlos, who just hit 5K on your team. What? Carlos.
In 10 days.
Woo! Amazing,
10 days.
amazing, amazing. So, guys, do me a favor. If you got some value from this, whether it was a little spark of inspiration, whether it was a little tip, something that just clicked for you during this training, please drop a comment and let us know. Thank Ron for taking the time to come out here and share this information with everyone on the team. He could have just done this for his team, but instead he's doing this for the whole Power team to help everyone. So if you got some value, if this helped you in any way, take 2 seconds, drop a comment, thank Ron, please thank him, give him another congrats. And again, if you ever have any questions for Ron, you can just post them right here on this thread in the group. Ron will answer them right here for you. So, Ron, we have no questions from the team right now, so we're gonna let this roll. But Ron, I know you just shared your secrets with the Power team. Did you have anything else that you wanted to share in closing?
No, not really, except for you guys. I couldn't have done what I did. And I will tell you, because I did it, anybody can. Trust me, I'm no genius. But I couldn't have done it without the support of Aaron and Kathy, Robert and Terry Hollis. But what Aaron and his wife are doing for this team, for those of you who are just getting into this business for the first time, it's your first network marketing business, this is not the norm. I will tell you this. It is not the norm. Most upline leaders get you in and make money and hasta la vista. The support, just everything, the encouragement, the daily activities and everything that they give to this team are amazing. They deserve so much credit. And Aaron, I can't thank you and Kathy enough for what you're doing.
Ron, that means so much to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, we're just here to serve. We're here to help. And, you know, the mission that I'm personally on is literally to just change as many lives as I can. You know, after struggling myself for so many years in this industry, I want to help others create their breakthrough. I want to help as many people on the Power team have as much success as they would like. And that's all we're doing. That's the mission that we're on. So we are not stopping. We are not going to slow down. We're going 100 miles an hour. And I am so excited to be working with you, Ron, and everyone on the Power team. And you know, with that, we're gonna wrap this up. So again, Ron, congratulations, my friend. You are on fire. I'm just so proud of your success. You are the man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for everyone on the Power team, please take a second, hit like on this video on YouTube, drop a comment on this video on YouTube as well, just to share how excited you are about this training, this team, whatever it is. And be sure to also comment in the group. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. This training, as well as other trainings that we do, are always recorded and are made available in the files of the Power Team group for easy access. You can always go right here into the files and go right here to Power Team Trainings. This is the one. It says Power Team Trainings. And this is where you'll be able to find not just this recording, but also other trainings that we do with the Power Team, so you can learn from all of the leaders how they're having success. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Everyone who's watching, please stay engaged in the Power Team group. Stay active. Make sure that you and everyone on your team takes the time to go through this. Let's get started. Fast start training. We literally have the roadmap here. It's 10 steps to create success with My Daily Choice. Everything we're doing is laid out in this fast start training. So please take the time to go through it. If you ever have questions, if you ever get stuck, if you're ever having a challenge, guess what? We are here for you. We're here to help you. We're here to help you get unstuck. We're here to help you have a breakthrough. So don't ever hesitate to post your questions in the Power Team group, because that is what we are here for. Thank you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. And I can't wait to see all of you in Vegas. It's going to be a massive celebration. Tickets are selling out fast. It's going to sell out. So make sure you get your ticket ASAP. And when you click on this big banner at the top of the Power Team group, we also have the details in the comments. Or if you just come up here and click see more, we have the details on the hotel information. Everything under the event info is right here as well, to make sure that you can get your hotel booked, and everything you need is right here in this event. This is going to be literally a catalyst, a springboard to help you become a six-figure earner with My Daily Choice. New products are going to be launching. Massive announcements are going to be happening. We're going to be doing some amazing stuff with the Power Team at this event in Vegas. Do not miss it. You've got plenty of time to make the plans, to prepare, to be there. It is going to be massive. So can't wait to meet you guys in person. We'll see you in Vegas. Bye, everybody. Ron, thank you so much. You
Bye, everybody.
are the man.